I called my mom just to ensure that she still knows that I'm a fuck up. Yeah, and she knows. Alright, day 7. I am still at this gas station. Just trying to catch up on these things. I woke up and I was going to have another relaxing day. Because I do have to keep in mind that my legs are still in training right now. And I don't want to overdo it. We woke up. Mitch was on a time crunch. He had to get the rest of the Divide Trail done in 2 months. And I had plans to meet up with Alex and Norm and Jasper. To meet up with them for breakfast in town. So we started to pack up in a bit of a hurry. We threw our battery banks on charge just to try and squeeze as much charge into them as we can before we have no power the next night. After leaving in a rush, we went to Canadian Tire for some money-saving and space-saving meals, freeze-dried meals. While buying those, I try and find the sweet spot of most calories for cheapest price. So that's what I did, and I landed on the pork pad thai. I had some last night. It was actually pretty good. So after we went into Canadian Tire, Mitch and I went our separate ways. We were talking about routes and everything, and he was going a different route than me, so yeah, that was it for me and Mitch. I sped across town to meet them at the bistro, late, of course. That's the way it goes with me, where more bacon, eggs, and toast was consumed. And it seems whenever Alex and Norm are around, I don't need to eat again until dinner. They should definitely join me for the rest of the ride. Yeah, that's what you guys are invited formally right now. So on to my second relaxing day. It started off by me finding out my second pass is closed due to fires, which it sucks because I've missed the good parts in Canada. The parts that people want to take on the Canadian side of this route, didn't get to do them. So I instead followed a gravel road that loosely followed the highway, and I saw some outlines of mountains. It was so smoky, but I took some pictures of the silhouettes. That's the best we're gonna get. So after being on that gravel road for a while, it was about 40 kilometers when I'd hit the main road, and that's when I was gonna decide that's where I'll call it rest day. I started looking for a place to stay, and when I was thinking of my routine, for getting to bed, I realized, oh, I didn't grab my battery bag. I called my mom just to ensure that she still knows that I'm a fuck up, and yeah, and she knows. After that, I called the campground, and they said it was still there. Believe it or not, one of the workers said he was going to just, after his shift, drive it out to me. I was like 40 kilometers out. I was so thrilled to hear that that guy was going to do that for me. So I started headed north after I hung up on the campground, but then he called me on his personal phone. He called me and just told me to start heading south. He said he'll catch up to me. I'm on a bicycle. So I got to keep making mileage while this guy was just going to bring me my things. Yeah, he told me he could catch up, and his name was Bill. And Bill, you are a gem. Thank you. So Bill was coming with not only my stuff, but Mitch's stuff too. I tried to call Mitch. I tried to text Mitch. Couldn't get in contact with Mitch. I tried to search him on Facebook, but I never got an answer with any of those. I just kept heading south, and in the distance, on a long downhill and then a very long uphill, I could see a lone cyclist. I tried zooming in with my phone, but I couldn't make out if it was him or not. I figured it wasn't. Just what are the chances? Like we went separate ways at separate times. I thought there was no way it could be him, but it's all I had. So I started the chase. But about 10 kilometers into that chase, a car pulls ahead of me and then slams on the brakes and pulls in, and it was Bill. He hopped out of the car, a very friendly guy. He handed me my things and we talked on the side of the road for a bit. Asking questions about him. He said he's bike packed a couple times. He said small trips, but he says he went to Amsterdam to Paris. Doesn't sound that small. It sounds pretty good, actually. Honestly, I was baffled and amazed, and it damn near brought a tear to my eye that somebody like that would just go so far out of his way just to make your life just a little bit easier. Because like that would have costed me like another 80 kilometers of riding if it wasn't for him. So Bill, thank you so much. But the chase is back on, so that 50 kilometers that I've ridden turned into 60, and then 70 kilometers, And then finally, I had to call off that chase at 80 kilometers. I had to eat and I had to find a place to stay. I think it was around 7 o'clock. That's a guess at this time. And so while I was actually searching up campsites, not that long after calling off the chase, I had to give him back his things. I actually got a text from him that just said yes, as in yes. I forgot my things too. Yeah, me and Mitch, terrible team. We can't stick together. We definitely cannot stick together. So he texted me and then I called him right away, and turns out all my hard work was worth it. He was only 15 minutes north of me at a campsite that also had a space for this guy. So he actually ended up paying for my campsite. You know, that's always appreciated. For anybody looking to do the divide, the campsite that we landed at was Loon Lake. It is beautiful, lovely wildlife. Can't get a wink of sleep with those damn loons, though, I'll tell you that. Yeah, he met me with a lot of gratitude. It wasn't the relaxing day that I wanted, but it was a great day, for sure.